We'll have a little peep in. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So just ahead of you there in the middle of the screen is Court Abbey. We're here in County Sligo, and this is a mid-15th century Franciscan friary, and it was constructed on the lands granted by John O'Hara to a priest by the name of Andrew O'Clumaun. Construction had already begun by 1458 when Pope Nicholas issued a mandate for the completion of a monastic settlement to include dormitory, refectory and church with bell tower and a cemetery. So we are going to walk up along and take a closer look at the graveyard and Court Abbey itself. Right guys, so we're wrapped up warm. Don't let the blue skies fool you. It is absolutely bitter cold here, but we're going to go inside the Abbey. I know there is a few graves in there, but the ones here, you know, a lot of them have lichen on them, but we'll find some old ones anyway and we'll put them in the video. But we're going to go inside to the Abbey now and have a look. Right, so you can see the Abbey is completely covered in ivy. They do warn you not to go inside the Abbey itself because of fallen stones and masonry, but we'll chance it today. I just noticed the statue here. I'm going to have a look at it. And unfortunately for the statue, it has completely lost the front of the head there. So the whole face is missing. I'm not sure what that is. It does look like it was maybe a shelter. And I'd say it has just blown over. We've had a lot of storms as of late. So I think this might be the entrance in. So you can see there the amount of ivy that's clinging on to the wall as we make our way in. So we do see straight away a lot of stonework from the building itself on the ground, and we do have some graves in here as well. Let's just have a look at the tower. And I would say that the ivy will eventually pull this whole thing down. And just here in the corner I've noticed this tiny little grave. Has some flowers on it. And it says in loving memory of Ellen, Sean and Paddy Gaffney. I wonder are the ashes there. What a beautiful spot in this Abbey to be laid to rest. So I'm not sure how many will be able to read, but we'll try this one. Nothing on this side, possibly on this side here. Some nice designs of flowers at the top there. It says in loving memory of Bridget Doherty. He died 28th of September 1889, aged 40. Her daughter Bridget died the 4th of March 1899, so 10 years later, aged just 17. Also her son Patrick is here as well, 1908, aged just 32, and was erected by Patrick Doherty and Mrs. A.J. Conley. So that one there has lost the top of it. We have some discarded bottles of what I believe are vodka there, or maybe gin actually. So I think maybe some of this place has been cleared of ivy, or maybe it's a job they have just started. This is for Attractive Waters. She died February the 15th, 1944. Her husband James died June 1945. Kate Waters, April 1971, and Tom Waters, 1986. Just tucked away there in the corner. So you can see all the stonework that has already fallen down. So no wonder they don't really want people in here. This seems to stretch all the way to the back. That may have been a window. And then it kind of brings you out into the newer section of the graveyard itself. Whoa, what is that?
It's a crypt, is it?
I think it is. Like a vault? But you'd have to be very, very careful, wouldn't you? Let's just have a little look in. Oh, yeah, it is quite dangerous there. There's a lot of stone under that grass there. Oh, yeah. So just, if I can get you around, you see a lot of muck there. But just there, right in the very back, I can't really get you a great shot. But it does look like some remains. And is that a coffin? Wait till I just move up a little bit. So there in the, if I can get you around, have a little look. I'm trying to avoid nettles and stuff. I can see it with my eye, but I'm not sure the camera is picking it up. So over here, there, the top of your screen, and I can't get the gimbal to, there, top left of the screen now. I'm not sure you're going to see it, but just there, looks to me like a coffin and some timber. So just there. Let's see if I can zoom in, will it help? So what you're seeing right now is a coffin. I can't really get a better look than that for you. Unfortunately, the gimbal won't stretch that far. But that is a coffin. Up there at the very, very top. I presume lead lined. But unfortunately, the way it's tilted and the way I'm standing, I can't really get a better view. But just here, right down, is one lead coffin at least, and possibly more under the debris there. That's definitely like a handmade vault. Hold on now. Now, I could be wrong, but we'll take a look in here as well. We won't get a look, will we? There. What does that look like? That's rubbish. Yeah, so I believe that is, I just can't get a proper view of it, but it does look like a lead coffin and rubbish, and then the stones have fallen down as well. So quite unusual. I wasn't expecting to see anything like that. As you know, I love these old abbeys. This stone here is for Patrick Finnan or Finnan, 1969, James, their parents. Going back to 1910, Kate, and then it says other members of the Finnan family. So we have a little robin in here that's been following us around. We'll see how close he gets to us. You can just see that some of this is just barely hanging on in there, isn't it? It's just ready to fall. I can hear the robin. So pray for the soul of James Henry, departed this life December 26th, 1889, age 68, erected by his wife. So these are just really simple little stones tucked away inside in here. I'm not sure whether this would have been another entrance or a window. You can just see the robin as he flew by, actually, but you can just see that it's all just falling apart, and it's a pity, really, because it's lost history then. We have another headstone here, and this reads, in memory of James O'Hara, who died the 17th of March AD 1789, aged 94. The stone was erected by his grandson, I think it's James as well, James Arthur O'Hara, AD 1822.
94 is a good age.
Yeah,
1789.
it surely was a great age. I see a little door here just behind this headstone. Now, did it say there was like a cell in here? So I just wonder, would this be it? Oh, wow. Actually, I thought what we were seeing was little bits of stones. They are actually human bones. Quite a few of them. It's not a full skeleton. Well, actually, there is a rib bone. I don't know whether you're going to pick that up. Let me see if I can get my... Just there, beside that long bone, there is a rib cage, the bones of the ribs. This is quite unusual. Why there is so many bones just in here. Quite strange. I don't see a skull or anything. And we have a little window just there. Right, we'll have to go outside and take a look, but they are all human bones. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Seems quite strange that a headstone would cover this doorway and have bones just scattered inside. This is some of the ivy I presume they have cut down. The headstone way over there in the corner, James Gorman, and the ground is extremely mucky here, quite sloppy and messy, so I don't really want to go straight over, but I believe those two headstones there are for the Gormans, and then we've a new one here because you can see the...
Maybe they cut down all this ivy
to bury somebody.
For the funeral service.
Maybe so. It's quite a fresh grave. You can see the oasis there from the wreath. You have all these little nooks and crannies that I'm not sure what they are. We've another one there. This could have been an area for a font, maybe. It's hard to know. It's so bad in here now. What's what? Now, I'm not sure where that window was. Whoa, you're all getting blinded by the sun. Oh, it's just there, I think. Let me see if I can make my way into this mucky slop. So this is what we were... I don't know what's wrong with my camera. It keeps going dark and bright. Let me see. Yeah, so this was just the far side of that little cell, we'll call it, where all the bones were. It's quite strange. What that is, I don't know. If you have any idea, definitely put them down in the comments below. I actually do think they are doing some sort of clearing. Definitely looks clear along here. We have a lovely cross here. Celtic cross for Thomas Corcoran, 1930. There's a nice design there in the middle. I'll zoom in for you. It's like a bird, some shamrock. Very interesting finds there in that abbey. Even the stonework is here on the ground. We do have some field stones as well, but some of those have come from the abbey itself. This stone has completely toppled over, which is sad, but we are surrounded by the most amazing views. And you can see now the sun off in the distance there and all those old graves. We've even more stones here just toppled over. It's quite strange that we have quite a few. It looks like the ground may have given way here. And it's upside down. I'll have to come around. Loving memory of Mary Kate Scanlon, who died October 1918. Also Mary Scanlon, who died the 19th of December 1926. Also Peter, 1930. And Anne, 1944. The one right beside that is toppled down as well. And this is the other side of the beautiful abbey. And I don't know whether you can see, but just there, you can see some of the stonework has come away. So eventually that is going to topple. There's no two ways about it. So unless now they start to try and save this building, it will be lost forever. And I tell you, if that comes down, I don't want to be the one standing near it. And that is for sure. Right, so guys, it's only a short visit, unfortunately. It's just too hard to get around this graveyard. I've tried and I don't want to break an ankle or anything, but very interesting abbey, none the same. But for now, guys, that is it from this video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, take care, God bless, and I'll talk to you all again soon.